Hello, and thank you for joining this brief summary of ConnectIQ. Following this video, you have the opportunity to actually see the BluePrism and ConnectIQ solutions working together, automating RPA for mainframes. ConnectIQ is a product that OpenConnect has had on the market for some time, and we've been helping companies modernize their mainframe applications in many forms and fashion. The latest, of course, being speeding up the ability for legacy applications to be a very big part of your digital transformation and your RPA. We have had years of experience with it, so we've built a tool out to make it quite simple these days. There's no programming involved, there's no screen scraping, and you don't have to have an API to access it as well. But one of the most important advantages is you can eliminate the desktop emulator as a bottleneck for the automation. The fact that your robots can call directly to a web service produced by ConnectIQ provides many advantages in speed, scalability, as well as keeping things consistent. So how does it work? Well, first of all, you have a configure product, which is very much like any studio product you may use. You can quickly go in and capture screens associated with certain applications, and screens may be multiple screens for a single service. And then you can easily drag and drop those into the ability to create these services. You can share these services, you can make version control for them. They're all reusable, and that provides scalability because you can open up many threads on the mainframe for robots to transact during their sessions. Once you publish those web services, they are then available. Many of our customers not only use it for RPA, but also for legacy modernization. So if you're deploying new portals as part of maybe a manual step in a process, you can use that same service for that aspect, or of course the RPA engine calling the service is the primary purpose of this discussion. And then last, in your BluePrism tool, you will go in and you'll configure the robots to call the services and include those into the overall workflow. So a little bit about the architecture. It is a server-based product, so you would have to download and install our ConnectIQ server. That server is then ties to the mainframe just through the native 3270 protocol, which gives us a significant advantage that you don't have to get IT that involved to go after database structures. There's no re-engineering, etc. It can see those screens with a simple login and turn those screens into web services. Once those services are available, as we mentioned before, we have a repository capability, so you can have version control, multiple services, reusability, all of that stuff. And then it's as easy as your robot calling those services when they're needed. It will speed up what we've tested about 7 times the ability for robots to execute over that of a desktop emulator. Not to mention the desktop emulator creates other slowdowns by the way it paints on the screen, etc. So big advantage to the architecture, big advantage to the concept. It will make your experience with mainframes and RPA better. So I mentioned there is an easy-to-use task environment, so you would have somebody that would learn these tools to create these services. Very easy to use, very early to learn. We can teach somebody to use this in hours, and they're off and running creating services. So we're really excited to be a part of the digital exchange with BluePrism, and we hope you enjoy learning more about ConnectIQ. Thank you.